Hello everyone, it's Blazer here, and I just got myself a bunch of items, but what I'm here for today is to do an unboxing of something that just came by just today. And it is something that I played a long time ago on the PS3, and it is another Tales Remaster. That is Tales of Xillia. Yep, Tales of Xillia has now been remastered for all modern platforms. And I got the PlayStation 5 version here. Marvelous. Another Tales Remaster. Now, I got a lot of things to say about this remaster and what I think of it. So, firstly, this has been a remaster that has been, well, long since rumored, because, well, Bandai Namco has been, like, doing these, Bandai Namco's been doing this thing called the Tales Remaster project, where they are doing remasters of old Tales games that have been lost to older platforms, but their main focus has been like with the PlayStation 3 Tales games. Like, they did an excellent one on Tales of Xillia Remastered. They did the definitive edition one, which was back in 2019. Yeah, the Tales of Xillia Remaster was excellent. I really liked that remaster. It was truly amazing. And it was a big deal of a remaster because everybody begged for that game back on the everybody begged for the updated PlayStation 3 version of Tales of Xillia, and we didn't get that until the definitive edition in 2018-2019 for the Switch, Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4 and the PC. And if we remember, after how good Tales of Arise was, they figured instead of giving us like an all-new mainline entry game, which I have heard on the blog they are working on a new mainline entry Tales game, but they said the game is still early into its development and it's not ready to like have its first trailer announcement. So that's going to be left alone for a while. So instead, what we had was in between 2021 and 2025, we were having after Tales of Arise and how successful that game was. In 2023, we had a lazy port of Tales of Symphonia with the Tales of Symphonia Remaster on PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, which arguably are even worse than that of the PC version that launched back in 2016. Trust me, I played the PC version of Tales of Symphonia, and the new versions are not doing Tales of Symphonia any better. And then in 2020, and then also in 2023, I think, also we had the release of the Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn DLC, which was a DLC that didn't dive into anything that was new. It was basically just another extra hours of gameplay of everything we all saw in the main game. other than just a new character and maybe a new bit of story between the new character and Alvin. And yeah, that's just about it. It wasn't even worth the It wasn't even worth the £25 I spent on the DLC. Yeah, it was just a very piss-weak story. Like, if you already played the main game, Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn isn't going to win you anything over. And then as recently as 2025 this year, we've had a remaster of Tales of Graces, which again for the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, the Switch, PC. Which, in fairness, I've played a bit of it myself. It's actually a lot better. It's actually a lot better than the Symphonia port. I will give it fairness. It's better handled than the Symphonia one, because it actually is a bit more optimized. It does look like that. It's a fair amount of optimization. Runs smoothly, runs better, runs good, looks even better, and has a bunch of extra stuff in it, including like all the costumes. Has Japanese voices in it, which I'm very grateful for, because the English dub in Graces was terrible. It was very terribly dry. And I used to remember like how laughable Hubert's voice was in the English version when he called off his mystic art. Dance of the damned! Instant balls! Yeah, if you remember that shit. But yeah, the Graces Remastered was better, and it did stir a line that where Bandai Namco has stirred more interest into doing remasters of old Tales games, but they are just saying that they're just going to concentrate on the PlayStation 3 versions. In which, yeah, great, yeah, for which Vesperia, it's fine considering it was the most demanded, but Xillia and Graces, really? Well, it's not like these games are like super hard or rare to find or anything, but really, those games, did anyone really ask for those games? But did anyone ask for Graces F or Symphonia 1 to be remastered? Was he could have just done something new with those games. They could have just done like something new instead. Or they could have just brought out a Tales Remaster from like the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2 era. Like, I know there's some Tales games lost to those platforms that would deserve more of a modern re-release more than anything. Which brings me on to the remastered for Tales of Xillia. Which, Tales of Xillia, did anyone really ask for this one? Now it has been, but again, it has been long since rumored that it was going to be a remaster, because if you remember, sometime after the Tales of Symphonia Remaster came out, they started stirring up like some rumors that maybe this game would be next in line for the remasters, if you looked up on social media pages. But yeah, then the Graces one got picked first, then this one after. So this one was kind of not much of a shocker to me, especially since Bandai Namco made a statement that the next Tales Remaster announcement will be made in the summer. And yeah, then it got spoiled out in a video clip. So yeah, this is it. This is the Tales of Xillia Remaster. This is the PlayStation 5 version I got here. I already got the Tales of Symphonia Remaster on PS4, and I got the Remaster Tales of Graces on both the PS4 and PS5. And now we got Tales of Xillia for the PlayStation 5. So here it is. This is the remastered version, and it shows off the two characters, Mila and Jude, on the front here. And there's the title. Yeah, but looks, the new look of it, it looks pretty good. And the side logo there is a nice welcome. Compared to the PlayStation 4, the Tales of Symphonia and Graces remasters, which just had just a simple text thing there. So to see the game's logo there is a nice welcome. And then here's the back of it, which does show off the original art design. Two heroes, one destiny. Dive into the magnificent world of Remaster, where humans and spirits coexist, as either the youthful Jude Mathis or the mysterious Mila Maxwell. And it has, I can't really see it too well. Fight with your companions in the to uncover the world's secrets. Includes all the downloadable DLC costumes, including the cameo outfits. But some select outfits were, like what was done in the Graces remaster, aren't in this. And it has quality of life enhancements to, make your experience more trivial. Such as giving you the option of opening up the grade shop early, when you start the game, as opposed to giving you the grade shop when you clear the game. So let's do the thing. Let's do the honor of unboxing this. But at least they don't have one of those day one edition boxes, which I'll show off now in a moment. Or those limited edition Mila Maxwell. Alright, here it is. Alright. Here it is. And I'm just gonna throw the wrappers, all that, away. Here it is. So here's the box. And then we can open it. Where... just gonna check. got the label. Yep, it does. You're given one of those things here where it's well, it's just this old Bandai Namco Club thing. Gives you a code. Yeah, it's just a Bandai Namco Club thing. You're given like this Bandai Namco Club thing for points with a code on it, for some points, and nothing, and just a bunch of warranties on the slip, and you get the disc, which is the same thing as what's shown on the cover. So that's truly brilliant. That's a really nice looking disc. I will give it this. It's a very nice looking disc. I tried my hardest to try and find this in like Cardiff Town or whatever, but none of the places had it. I had to order it offline, so I had to order it online. So yeah, so there you go. And so that is the Tales of Xillia game. Now, what I should point out is that this is a remaster for just Tales of Xillia 1, a game that already is on the PlayStation 3. That I have this. I have the PlayStation 3 version original, and also the sequel, Tales of Xillia 2, which also came out on the PS3. And this remaster here only has the remaster for just Tales of Xillia 1. No Tales of Xillia 2, but they have said that they are working on the remaster for Tales of Xillia 2. Except that I may not look forward to seeing Xillia 2 remastered, because haven't you already seen one thing that you've already have noticed? Do you notice something that is with this remaster? Do you notice it? The age ratings. This is a 12 and this is a 16. And the original version of it was a 16. Would you like to know exactly why that is? I'll tell you. Because they started censoring it. They started to censor it. I haven't looked too far into the drama surrounding the Tales of Xillia Remastered censorship, but from what I've read up, there was like this thing going on with Bandai Namco, saying that maybe with the remaster they wanted to cut certain expressions and aesthetics or something to try and help the game appeal to a global audience. Only that it's had a negative impact. So much so that Japanese players who are fans of this game are pissed off at Namco about the decision to censor it. And what is being censored in the remaster is some of the attachments that have pipes on them are being cut, have been removed, which to me is just stupid. And a lot of the revealing outfits and part of the art style is being censored as well, which goes against the original, more mature-ish like art style that the game originally had going for it, which was in the PS3 version. I actually looked at a censored gaming video about the PlayStation 3 version of Tales of Xillia 1 that had a scene edited for the English version where one of the villains, Agria, the girl in red, actually gave out the middle finger in the Japanese version, which was changed to them pointing a finger in the English version. Yeah, I just thought that was, yeah, just an offensive gesture that was shown up, that was displayed. So that was the thing that was censored originally on the PS3 version of it. But I'm sure there were some people that did not mind the change. But I think the changes and censorship things that's put into the Xillia Remastered is just utter bullshit. They didn't go into any details about what revealing outfits they're talking about. Is it either... it could be like one of the other villains, Presser, I think it is, the female character in the glasses. It is... I can't remember. It has been so long since I played Tales of Xillia on the PlayStation 3, so I kind of not remember. But yeah, I still got my copy of Tales of Xillia 1. In which when I got this game, and I got this for Christmas alongside the Tales of Grace's F and Assassin's Creed 4 on PS3. And this I can remember bumping into my PlayStation 3 and playing the first hour of it. And getting really into it. It was actually really good. And my copy of it has the art book. Has the art book showing the case and the characters in Xillia 1, and also a CD, and also a CD, music CD, which contains tracks from the game. And I also have Xillia 2 with its Day 1 edition, which has a nice, awesome metal case. It has a really awesome metal case, which has everything inside it, including the CD for the game, and also, like that, the Xillia 2 music CD, audio CD, so you can listen to tracks from Xillia 2. And I actually put the CD tracks of Xillia 1 and 2 into my consoles, into my PS3, PS4, into my PS3, and I plan maybe to do the same with my PS5, so I can listen to the soundtracks on both of them if I wanted to. So that's awesome. So there's a good reason why I'm still holding on to my PlayStation 3 copies, is because these are the better versions of these. Are likely going to be the better versions of these games to get your hands on. And yeah, while the digital versions of these games are non-existent now, because you can't get these games digitally anymore on the PS3, you can get these digitally on the newer consoles, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Switch. I heard that the Xbox Series X version, the physical versions of it for the Xbox got canned at the very last moment because they uncovered some serious problems with the remaster as well. So will I see those when I play my game? Who knows? So yeah. So other than that, I'm gonna look forward to at least diving into this. And then there's other things as well I need to do. But eventually I'll get around to doing the Tales of Xillia Remaster, which has been a playthrough that's been put on hiatus for quite a long time. But I'll eventually go back to it and eventually finish it up. I just got like another couple of shit to do before I get around to doing that. So that is going to be the Tales of Xillia unboxing. But there's some other stuff I gotta show off as well. Now, remember when I said that I've been wanting to get accessories for my working PlayStation 4 controllers I wanted to use on my PlayStation Vita? Here they are. Here's the one I want to use, the main. That's going to be my main. And this one is going to be my second main, the V2 version of the DualShock 4. These two are going to be my main DualShock 4s to use on my PlayStation Vita, my Vita TV console. Well, I bought off of Amazon all this here. I bought a set of grips in black, a controller grip in black, a controller grip in red, some extended triggers in red, and a set of extended triggers in black. So I got myself a set of accessories I want to set up onto the new device, onto these devices, and I'm gonna eventually just start unraveling all these. It's exactly what I've done with my DualSense PlayStation 5 DualSense, which I got right here. This is my DualSense here. So yeah, I wanted to get some parts to use on these things, so I'm gonna set them up and have them up ready for some gaming. So alright, so what's this one? This one's the black one, and so now it's gonna go to the black and red V1 version, and this one is this one's the black grip, so that's gonna go here. So these two are gonna go to this black one, and the red one, is this the red one? Yeah, it's the red one. That's the red extended triggers, and that's the red grips. That's gonna go to this one. So I'm gonna put this one over here. So let's get started with this one. So inside this box, you're gonna get everything that was shown. Sorry, I'm coughing like crap here. I'm starting to get a bit of a cold coming now, but I'll be fine for this video. You got the instructions on how to set it up, blah blah blah. Mapping, yep, you got the manual. Displayed was looking like something like a Game Boy, and I think it shows. Yeah, but it's the thank you thing. Telling you thank you for purchasing our product, and it's got the installation guide. Yep, the link to an installation guide. Some tablets and some wipes. One wipe for wetting it, and one wipe for drying. So what you do get is the grips. Which comes in two. You got a grip hang on, let me just put this down so I can get two hands. You got these two here. You got one for the left and one for the right, and you put these onto this thing here that you get to put up, and then lastly we got the trigger. We got the extended triggers, and this may require my scissors. Unless I can find. Oh, yeah, time for the scissors. Good thing. There you go. That cuts it down. So that's the black one. And it's got everything you need to put the and you got the extended triggers itself. You get the wipes. You get one of these. You get the wipes, like two sets of wipes. You get the thank you. Warranty message. Yep. Done like one of these NES type pads, and it does look almost like a drawing of a NES pad. Kind of like what they did there with a little fake drawing with a Game Boy. And also included the, much like the ones given to the DualSense, you got these little stickers that you pop on top of your triggers and bumpers of your DualShock 4, which these go there and one right there, and the same thing going for the L L1, L2 buttons. So, yeah, very simple stuff. Really, but not too bad. So, yeah, this is going to require some time for me to put all of this magically together. So I'm gonna quick jump to when I actually get my thingy accessories, or I get all of these and all of these on there. So, oh yeah, I should mention that these triggers come in this little bag, so you can take the bag out. Bingo. There's a set of the bumpers, the R1 bumpers. I think that's another trigger, but I think that's a smaller trigger. And there's the other bumpers. So I'm going to eventually just settle with the bigger bumpers. I'll settle with the bigger triggers. So these ones will go back in the thing, in the bag. So good. So now I gotten all this out, I'm going to now start setting up the controller, setting all of this crap out on the controller. So I'm gonna cut jump to when I actually get them all on. Alright, here's the jump cut, and I've got everything in place on this controller. I got the grips, the two-sided grips. This is as good as I'm going to get it on. I'm not sure if this is the positioning and the right way to I could have done this, but yeah, you're not going to see all of this too well, but this is the best I'm going to be able to get this thing on. But, yep, I'm actually liking this. That looks really, really good. So I'll give this thing a bit of a whirl later. So now we have this thing to worry about now. So now we got the red scripts and also the red extended triggers. So as we would expect, oh, hold on, I think I might have I should have done this with scissors. Right, here's everything in the wrapper. We got the instructions, all that junk. You got the grips, which are now in red, the sticker, you got the manual, the wipes, dry wipes, one of these. Also this tiny piece that came with it. Yeah. So let's unravel the bastard. There you go. And here's two of the grips. Alongside the instruction. Alongside a link to the instructions on how to set it up. Which I already got it on my web browser to show it off. So here it is, the thing. One for the left and one for the right. And then we got extended triggers where couldn't have rid of my scissors. Here they are, found it. Here we go. And here what you can expect is the extended triggers in the red color, the thank you thing, the wipes, this, and 3 of these, which I'm going to use this set. So so let's look inside this thing. Let's look inside here, which we have, as you would expect, one bit of the extended triggers, another of the bigger triggers. You got these two, which are the bigger triggers. You got one of these smaller triggers, and he's one of the smaller triggers. You got 2 bigger triggers, bigger triggers. And next up you got 1 bumper second bumper. You got one other bumper and another bumper. So I'm going to be going with these bumpers, and I'm going to be going with these ones. So, alright. So these are going to go back in the wrapper. Can make a nuisance now with this. Right, so that's gonna be, so this here and this here is gonna be put onto this controller. So that's gonna be the control. So that's gonna be what I'll put onto this controller. So I'm gonna jump cut again to when I put all of this onto the controller together. So be right back. Alright, jump cut again. I got the second controller now sorted. So now here's the other controller, the other DualShock 4, I should say. So now it's gotten the extended triggers on top of it. It's got the grips, and it's got the charger. That was from my charging station I got for the Vita. Just like this other one. Yep, you can now see everything is now finally all put together. Now, I'm kind of fixated on maybe putting the stickers on top of these, because I don't think they're gonna fit on there. They're not gonna fit on the R1 or the L1 or R1 bumper buttons. That's going to be a problem. So that's going to be a problem. So yeah, so now all the grips are now put together. So now most of the controller units is now all put together. Now all I need to do for these two controllers is just to get a back button attachment, which I've seen on Amazon. They're going for like between third-party ones, like maybe £10 or £15, to the official ones, $29.99 to about $50, which is insane. So, yeah, so that's going to be an incredibly expensive shit there. So, oh well, so that's these controllers now fully customized and put together. The only thing I did find tricky was getting the extended triggers on them, because the stickers for them, you know, the double-sided stickers, were kind of a nuisance to get off, most notably on the bumpers. I didn't have too much of a problem with the triggers, but yeah, with the trigger, but it was with the bumpers I had the most trouble with. The silicone grip scheme wasn't too bad to get on. I used a guy to help me get these things on. So yeah, you can see it's all fully on. I rubbed it all the way. So yeah. So now this controller looks a lot leaps and bounds much better So I've got the black and red for this one, and a completely red look. Well, as red as I can get it, with some minor black. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with this. Now, we're going to give these a little bit of a test run to see how they work. So, let's go to my PlayStation Vita then. Alright, so here I got Killzone Mercenary on the PlayStation Vita to test the controller out with. And here is the controller. Just to try the responses. And for the most part, it's responding pretty well. It's not going to be the most impressive test. But from playing this show shortly, it's actually pretty responsive. Like, very responsive. Yeah, so far this is working out pretty well. And good news, this controller actually has a battery, which is displayed on here, and I can use this to charge it up, and so yeah, it works. So that's this controller. It actually feels really good. So let's try out this other one. Alright, so no? Hang on. Hang on, I just need to... Right, jump cut, I apologize. This controller wasn't synced properly, so I had to sync it to the PlayStation Vita console, which took a bit of time, but yeah, I got it sorted now, so it's working now. But anyway, let's have a look. It's gonna be impossible to play with one hand, by the way. Whoops. Yeah, this is just only a controller test. It's just only a controller test to see how this controller performs. And yeah, the controller performs. Yep, it's working. It's working with all this get up and setup. So, yeah, I see no problems and issues with this controller. It's all working fine. It's all working fine with the new controller setup. So, with all the new setup. Once I get the back attachment controller for this one, for the black one, that's going to be the one I want to use. That's going to make PlayStation Vita gaming on this thing so much all for the sweeter. So yeah, so that's going to do it for some gameplay for this. So back to the bed. So I decided to give some playtime with these two controllers after giving them some after putting all the accessories all together. I enjoyed playing with these. I tried out Killzone Mercenary with these controllers, and yeah, everything worked with the controllers, with all the extended triggers and the grips all put together, and yeah, they're all very, very comfortable. But I think I like this, and I think I like this one the most. This one, it feels like a very natural fitting together. Whereas this one is also pretty good as well. Feels really, really good in hands, especially when everything is all put together. But I think this one is definitely my favorite, currently my favorite one. Now, so for the most part, that's my PlayStation Vita gaming setup all complete. Now all I need is just one back button attachment for these, and again, I've seen these go for about 5 to 10 or 15 pounds ish for these, or up to $29.99 or £50 for an official one. So yeah, I'll be getting my hands on those and giving it a try with one of these two, and which will make my main controllers to use for my PlayStation Vita TV. So yeah, and I'm happy that I got my Tales of Xillia Remastered. I'll look forward to playing it and giving it a go. Now, I have got some other things I do need to be doing and such, so yeah, I won't be playing on it for too long. I'll probably just play it until I get my first trophy, and then I'll move on to doing other things. So yeah, so very pleased with what I purchased, and hopefully you guys got a bit of a kick out of me unboxing all of this and showing these off as much as I could. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye. Peace.